So welcome to Golden Balls. It's quite a simple game. You're going to be given 4 balls each. Now there's 16 balls in total, 12 of which have cash inside, 4 of which have a killer. Now you don't want the killers, you want to get rid of them. After I've let you have a look at your balls privately, you'll get to see 2 of them yourself. The other 2 we'll share publicly. It's then up to you to decide if you want to be truthful and tell people what you've got, hoping people will take you through. Or if you've got a bad hand, you can always decide to lie if you want to make sure that you don't get voted off. So it's down to you what you decide to do. So first things first, on your private messenger, I'm going to send you now what your back 2 balls are. Only you will know what these balls contain. So I'm just going to press send on the messages now. These were all chosen at random. And 1 second. Who hasn't received a message yet?
I have.
I have.
I haven't.
No, I haven't.
Me and Cohen.
Definitely sent you it, Sean. It might have gone to your private messages.
Is this on Facebook Messenger or
Yeah.
what?
Facebook Messenger, yeah. And Vicky, you haven't yet.
Yeah, I've got mine.
You've got.
I
yours.
haven't.
Did have one.
Nat, just finding you on chat. I had you a second ago.
Oh, I just got it.
Awesome. The game is not broken, guys.
So I don't know what it means though. You have to explain
That's
the
fine.
terminology.
So, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to move over to the first round just so you can see what it looks like. So, you're all going to have 4 balls each. What you've got is balls 3 and 4. These are your personal balls that only you know about. I'm about to publicly display what the front 2 balls are, number 1 and 2. The aim of the game is to have the best balls. If you've got killers, for example, a killer is really, really bad. You want to get rid of as many killers as you can in this round. If you've got a killer, you're going to have to lie and pretend you don't have a killer. And as you know, the 16 balls, 4 of them are definitely killers. So do you want me to start sharing some of the public balls to see what you think, and we'll play from there?
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me just get my PNGs. Okay. So Sean, your first public ball is.
Oh. Ho-ho.
Oh, good start, Sean.
Nat, your first public ball is.
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah, it's one of the top prizes, that.
Kerr, your first public ball is. When I can find it, I've lost it.
Okay.
Kerr's quieting down now. And Sponge, your first public ball is.
Ooh.
Nice juicy number there. Sean, your second public ball is.
Oh, my, if he gets killer again.
A bit brutal. Nat, your second public ball is.
Nice, nice.
Decent hand you've got there, Nat.
It would be now. Get a pocket money.
Kerr, your second ball is 200.
1 million.
Even Bravo got excited then. And Sponge, your second public ball is £100. So you now know individually all 4 of your balls are. It's now up to you to decide who you think has the weakest hand. Whichever player we eventually choose to eliminate, all 4 of those balls will also go from the competition for good. You want to take as much cash as through to the next round as you can, and the least number of killers. So as you can see, we already know where 1 killer is, but there's still 3 more out there. So I'm going to pop you over to all cam view and I'll let you have a chat. Do you want to start talking through your balls? What have you got?
We're not allowed to tell each other what balls we have.
Well, you can tell people what you claim to have. It's up to you.
Okay. I've got a pretty good hand.
Mm.
So,
No,
yeah.
you don't.
I have
got
a £50,000 ball. I have that one.
How many is there of each? Just one.
Yes. So.
There's only 1 of each kind of ball. If you want me to share the
Yeah.
screen at any point again with what the balls are, let me know and I can share it back.
Well, the thing is, Sean's saying he's got the 50-gram ball. I've got the 50-gram ball.
Well, that's not true.
Well, I can tell you, in addition to my beautiful hand that you already seen, I've got also 25,000 ball.
I've got a 9,000 and a 50,000.
Well,
In my back row.
I have an 800 and a 50,000.
And also a killer. You've got. Is it first ball?
Killer, but not in my hand. Can't remember what the other one that I got other than the killer was.
Sponge is very quiet over there. What have you got, Sponge?
Bunch has got some killers.
All killer, no filler.
I've not really got anything specifically good, but it's all in like the hundreds for me.
You've got what, 600?
600 and 900.
Wasn't there a 600 on the previous page?
I'm going to say I'm pretty sure I've got 600 in my hand already. If there's only one week. Show us the thing again. Yeah, 600's on mine, so yeah. That's a lie.
Are you sure you
So
made it right, Sponge?
Sean's got a killer.
The balls might be quite similar.
I have no killer in mine.
I'm gonna be honest, I have a killer,
Mm-hmm.
but the other one is 25,000.
Nice.
And in combination with the 40 grand and the 250, I think it's pretty good hand to take over.
I've got the £50,000 one and an 800.
I think Claire has the lowest because I have one killer, which leaves 2 left, and I think Claire's got them both.
But then the thing is, I have no killers.
I have more than anyone's got on the table at the moment because I've got 50 grand one.
What we can
Also-
guarantee.
Who?
What we can guarantee right now, looking at just your front public balls, Sean, technically a killer, just FYI, takes a 0 off the end of any number later in the game. So in effect, what you have on your front row is £200 right now of value. Nat's front row is worth 42,500. Kerr's is worth £800, and Sponge is worth £17,100. So that's guaranteed money you can see right there. But do you trust what each other are saying on their back row? There is 3 killers out there somewhere.
I don't trust Sponges. I know she's definitely got a killer. I actually believe Nat that she's got a killer. I think Sean might have another sneaky killer in there.
I ain't got any more killers. Like I said, 50 grand and 800.
That's it. I think
Well, the thing is, I know for a fact I've got no killers. There's one there. Nat says she's got a killer. That's 2. I think Sponge has got one because she said she's got 600, which I've already got there on the screen. And I have no killers. That means there's one more unaccounted for, I think.
What if Nat has just said she has 1 killer to try and circumvent the fact she actually has 2?
But that would be the same case with like somebody else.
any good.
It would
Could
be.
be.
It could be.
It's the end of the game, mate.
Sean,
If you think about it, at the end of the day, I have a big amount of money I can bring in.
You do.
Same.
it's a fair point. Sean, can I ask you, what is Sponge's telltale sign when she's fibbing? How can you tell when she's lying?
I don't know. I don't play many games with her having to lie.
Love letter.
When did we last play that?
Long time ago.
Yeah. I don't know. And I'm too busy trying to remember the rules in that game to focus on anyone lying. Let's play more poker.
Kerr, do you really have £50,000 on your back row?
I do, and 9,000 as well.
And 9,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not which is probably what Nat's got behind there, but if you say the killer,
It's a killer and 25k.
Nat's already got a killer in the back row, she's saying. So doesn't that remove the zeros from those first 2 numbers? How just from 1? How does that
Yeah,
work?
but that's like 40,000 plus 25,000. That's 65,000. There's 67,500 and 1 killer.
So that's only 42,500 there.
If you imagine you took 100 grand through to the final and you had 1 killer, and due to the game you find that killer, that 100 grand becomes 10 grand. You're dividing it by 10. So every extra killer you get, that 100 grand could be worth 10 quid at the end of the game if you don't get rid of the killers.
Oh, that's fucking shit out.
Now,
Well,
honest
I know
opinion.
Sponge is mine because her tail is her eyes roll back in her head like a shark and she starts speaking.
Well, if the aim of the game is to not take any killers through, then you should definitely take me through. Then I've got 0 killers.
I can't say I've got that, but I've got a 50 grand ball and I'm very proud of it.
The aim of the game is not only to take through the killers, but also take through people you can trust. That'll become very important later on as well, I'll tell you.
I saw an episode of this where this woman gave this huge, sobbing, teary speech to the guy at the end. And they were like, yeah, we're in this together, we're in this together. And she fucking betrayed him and took all the money.
Yeah.
So brutal.
Oh, yes.
He'll never trust another human being in his life.
Couldn't believe it.
It was over 100 grand as well, wasn't it? Like 115 grand or something? It's a lot of money.
Brutalized that man.
Okay. Do you all feel that in your mind you've got a person that you're going to vote out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nat, Kerr, do you feel you have somebody in mind, or do you need a bit more convincing?
Yeah, I think I have someone in mind.
Okay, so let's do one last round robin. So Nat, why should people keep you in?
Because I have high numbers. I have 40,000. I have 25,000 that you can't see and 2,500. So I think I can bring quite a lot of money in the pot.
Okay, Sponge, why should we keep you in?
Out on the table, I've got quite a lot, and I'm in the same position as Nat, where I'm gonna admit I've got 1 killer, but that still leaves 1 more out there that either Sean has 2 or Kerr has 1.
Okay, Sean, why should we keep you in?
All my killers are on the table. You can see that's my only killer. I've got a 50,000 and an 800. The 800 can do one, but I've got the 50 grand ball.
And Kerr, why should we keep you in?
Because I've got 0 killers. 0.
Okay.
That is all.
Can you please private message me the name of the person that you are going to eliminate from the competition? This is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Okay, so the votes are in. I will not tell you who voted for who, but I will tell you who got voted. So the first vote to be eliminated goes to... Oh. Who's Carol Baskin? The first vote goes to Sponge.
Brutal.
The second vote
I feel like I'm
goes to... Just resize it first. Sean.
Oh.
Third vote goes to Kerr.
We all voted for each other.
good.
And the fourth vote goes to Nat.
Okay.
So what happens now?
You need to have another conversation with each other and convince each other. We have to keep going until somebody goes. By all means, talk away.
I mean, I know that I said I got a killer, but still I got quite a lot of money to bring in, so don't vote for me.
So I was truthful about having no killer. I have no killer. Lied about how much money I've got, but I've got no killer.
He's been too sort of what's the word, pushy about that, I think.
About what? The 50 grand?
I don't know. I suspected that Sean had the another killer, but
I've got like 16 grand total.
See, I've got 17 grand already on the table.
I'm not changing my thing. I got the 50 grand ball.
I got 0 killers.
Nobody else is playing the 50 grand ball because they know I've got it. Well, Kerr started, but he changed his tune pretty quick.
Well, being truthful now, innit?
Yeah.
Honesty is the best policy, maybe. Or is he being coy with you?
The reason why is because I didn't have that much, but the bonus I have is that I've got no killers.
Still 3 killers out there. If you feel like you've made up your mind again, send me your messages again. And I'll see if it changes. Sean's quick on that buzzer. Nat's thinking about it. Okay. Votes are in. The first vote goes to
Let's go.
Kerr. Second vote goes to Sponge. Third vote goes to Sponge.
Sean. Oh, what?
Fourth vote goes to Kerr. So now it's purely Nat's and Sean's decision now. If you both want to have a chat with each other and Kerr, Sponge, again plead for your place in the competition, only Sean and Nat can vote now.
Right.
Anybody want to convince Sean and Nat?
Can we see the figures that we have at the moment?
Yeah, there you go.
You see, Sponge has quite a lot.
Yeah, and Kerr said he's got like 17 grand plus those two. You know, he either has a bunch of killers or he's got no money.
Yeah, I've got low money, 17 grand, no killers. But all I'm thinking is, if you see Sponges there, she's got 17 grand. Defo got 1 killer she's admitted to, and then whatever. What's your other one, Sponge?
My other what? My other ball?
Yeah.
I've got 900 and a killer.
So that's about about a grand more than mine, but she's got a killer.
Yeah, but we don't know if you have a killer.
100% got no killer.
Show us.
I
Show
can.
your balls, Kerr, show your balls.
Show your balls, Kerr.
Get your balls out.
Get your balls out,
No.
Kerr.
What you thinking, Sean?
Is because I had low on, so
I am torn.
All right, Natalie.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm thinking because I've got no more killers. I know that. I've got 1 killer, and for all I know, well, Sponge says she has a killer. You say you have a killer, but that still leaves 1 killer, which I think is Kerr. So
not me, mate. It's not me.
I think
I'm thinking it's either Sponge or Nat. And if you're saying
I did say I got one. I did say I got one.
Sponge and
maybe-
Nat both said they have 1, and mine's already been up. So there's 1 other. So either one of you's got 2, or Kerr's got the other killer.
definitely not got the other killer.
You see, I feel like Kerr has the other killer just because
Then
he has such a low amount.
Yeah, but then that's why we're trying to lie about a higher amount. I should have ideally said I've got like 10 grand or something, but I decided to go for the 50. Sounded nice. No killers though.
But
You
he
can
went.
vote for me if you want.
At
But
first, he said he had 50, but I know that's not true because I've got the 50.
Okay.
I can't convince you anymore. Definitely got no killers. You'll see anyway. You'll see.
All right.
Sean,
Okay.
Sean and Nat, can you please send me your messages? Who are you going to get rid of?
Bye, guys.
The votes are in. It has to be a unanimous vote between both of you to continue, and I can tell you now the person who has been eliminated is... Kerr,
Brutal.
you have been eliminated, Kerr. Please do not share what your private balls are, because I will do that for you now. I have to call them private balls. So, Kerr was eliminated, so let's go with his figures first. So, on Kerr's back row, on ball number 3, what did you say you had, Kerr?
5G. We're at 5G.
5
Yeah.
grand.
Mhm.
What did you say you had in ball 4?
Well, I had 9.
What?
Kerr had 9,000 in his back ball.
Why did you not tell us that you had these?
I said that. I said I had 17 grand in total. I just wanted to have more because you guys, look, you've got loads at your beginnings.
I can tell you those balls are getting deleted. You're losing all that cash. So, Sean, you claimed you had £50,000 in your third ball, did you?
Yeah. I don't know which is the third and fourth, but I had 50 grand and 800.
I can confirm he did have 50 grand
Told y'all. Trust me.
and also £800.
If I trust you, Spongy, clean Kerr's balls.
Which
Tell you, so I think Nat's got 2 because you were pushing on me quite hard. So I was thinking Nat's the one with 2. But
You'll see.
Nat admitted to 1 killer, and I can confirm she had a killer. Sponge, what did you say? You confirmed you had a killer?
I had 1 killer, yeah.
Okay. I can confirm she did have 1 killer in ball 3. Nat, in ball 4, you said you had what cash value?
25,000.
She did have 25,000.
Spongy.
Oh, Sponge.
Which confirms Sponge
Don't
did have
believe it.
2 killers. Well done, Sponge. You made it through to the next round.
Oh,
Nah, I can't believe he's fond.
changed my vote.
I trusted you. How could you do this to me?
Did you not learn from the last time when we played that game where I had to convince you to take my box?
I know, but still, 2 killers. Come on.
The first point was when she had no killers at the beginning, and then I was like, oh, I was convinced she had 1, and then a story changed to, oh yeah, I've got 1 killer. But
Second round of voting, I voted for Sponge, and then she turned it around after that. I changed my vote for vote number 3.
Do you feel like you've been misled now too much to trust her?
Oh, I'll never
12
trust her
years.
again.
Oh yeah.
Where's Sponge on my list? Oh, there she is. So there you go.
I'm at the top.
So if
Sorry,
you bear with me a moment, I am just juggling those golden balls, guys. Talk amongst
I
yourselves.
thought you had 1.
Oh, you juggle.
I thought you had 1, so just went with the lowest amount.
Sorry, Kerr.
I didn't have much money, but I didn't have no bars. No killers. It's all good, mate. I voted for you twice anyway, Sponge, so it's all right.
It was completely malicious.
Jealous of my lipstick.
Yeah, it looks cool.
So round 2 is identical to round 1, but this time you'll be given 5 balls. The idea is your front 2 balls again will be public, everyone will see. The back 3 balls are for only you to know. So I'll do the same as last time. I'll private message you what your back row is. So familiarise yourself with it.
Nice.
So what I'll do, I'll start revealing your front balls, your public balls. So Sean, your first public ball.
You're not having any luck today.
There again.
All right, you're better than you.
Yeah.
Nat, your first public ball. Not a bad start. Don't forget there's 5 killers out there somewhere and only 10 cash balls. Sponge, your first public ball.
Nice.
Stole it off me.
Sean,
Thief.
your second public ball.
I thought he was going to put out another killer then.
Oh, Sean's in a position here.
Nat, your second ball.
Oh,
And Sponge, your third ball. Sorry, second ball as well.
oh.
So there's 5 on the table and there's 2 there.
Yep. So there's 3 more out there somewhere. And yeah, have a chat to figure out who you think it is.
Oh, so
To
they know
start off,
3 balls.
Yeah, they've all got 3 balls each that are hidden from view.
Well, I still have the 50,000 ones. That's the one we kept over from the last round. Is that just a coincidence?
Random luck. If that's what you tell me you've got, or you claim
No,
to have.
I have 50,000, 13, and 14,000.
so say again.
I still have my 50,000. I seem to have kept that, and I have 13,000 and 14,000 as well.
That's a lot of money.
So
What's that?
that's
77,000?
interesting because I'm gonna be honest. I got 1 killer, but I only got 1 killer, so it means either you, Sean, or Sponge has the other 2.
3.
No, I got 1.
Well, what, you got another one in your back 3?
In my back 3, I have 1 killer. I have my 25,000 and 2,000. So, and I was honest in my last round, and I continue to be honest.
That's 2 colours still out there then.
And no lies from me.
So somehow Sponge got all the other killers.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the first time.
It wouldn't.
I have 17,000, 2,500, and 300.
That's a large sum of money you have between the 5 balls, though. Get your 40,000 up front as well.
Yeah.
So magically, the other 2 killers disappeared because none of you 2 claim to have another ball, another killer ball.
I have 1, and there's 1 there. There's 2 there. That's got 1. So there's 2 on account. So even that has 2, or you have 2.
I tell you, I'm in the money again.
I'd be a bit suspicious about Sean's. He's got what do you say? What your amount, Sean?
13, 14, and 50.
See, I haven't got the 50, and I don't know if the 50 stayed on the table or not.
I've still got it. I thought it was a glitch. I thought we all kept 1 from last round, but no, I've still got the 50.
All the same balls from last round went through.
I believe the 50. I'm not sure about the 13 and 14. It seems unusual to have 13 and 14.
Oh,
So I think there's a killer there
Yeah, I think Sean has another killer.
counted for.
well, sometimes you just get. I got the same balls I got last round, so sometimes weird shit just happens.
Mm.
So let me ask you then, Nat. What's more important to you, getting rid of the killers or taking someone through that you can trust?
Both really,
I'm spat at you then, Sponge.
because it got because at the end of the day we got 5 killers. I don't know if I can't remember if you're planning to add another one. So if we have too many killers, and well, we're gonna get pound each.
There's definitely 5 killers, and we definitely know where 2 are.
I
Someone's
take
not
you
been
guys
honest.
50,000 then that, so we can guarantee that Sean has that.
Damn right you can.
I'm torn.
What balls do you have again, Nat?
I've got a 20,000. Sorry, not 20,000. 2,000 and a 25,000 and a killer.
Well, that's unusual. You said you had a 2,500 earlier.
No, I didn't. Care? You're dead. Shut up. Imposters don't talk.
Nat's got another 2 killers, but then that's still
No, I only have 1 killer. I was truthful in the last round. I'm truthful in this one.
So she claims.
So I think you 2 have 2 each.
I just think we both have 2 killers.
I'm just trying to work out who has more money to save through now.
Well, if I look at the front rows, guaranteed money, knowing killers take away a 0. Sean's realistic value guaranteed is £100. Nat's is £900, and Sponge's is £4,000. That's guaranteed. So if you were to look at it from that point of view,
You know that Sean has 50,000.
Damn right. I think I don't know. I think,
I'm stuck in getting to either way.
well, I don't know if I can trust you based on the last round.
How do you pull yourself back from that? Like showing that much deceit in the first round.
Exactly. Nat comes out swinging every time.
There we go then.
I'm ready to vote.
Tell me your thoughts, Nat.
You're on mute.
Yeah,
Again.
she's talking to someone.
That's the thing. I don't know if I should. You see, if I trust Sponge and she fools me again, I will never trust her again. Ever. Ever.
That you do. We'll always
But the thing is, I know Sean is a sneaky sneak as well.
I
So
think
you
Sean.
could be fooling me as well.
I was 100% honest in the last round.
You were, but there's 2 balls somewhere. So whoever got them really doesn't want to know. Doesn't want me to know.
So what do you think, Sponge?
Because none of you say that they got a killer.
Mine's there.
Definitely some of you got 2 killers.
Well, I can guarantee you 100% I haven't got 2 killers. And that's because I was lying about the 13.
There we go.
Yeah.
So you've got one.
I've got 1 killer. I have 14, 50 grand, and a killer. But I definitely telling you, I've got that 50 grand again.
Yeah,
And,
no, I trust that.
and a 14 grand.
So
Got
there
no
you go.
piddly
We've
hundreds.
got 2 killers. Nat's got 2 killers. And Sponge has got a killer. And Sponge ain't denying it. Got a killer now, Sponge.
Wait, what? Mine's there. You know mine's there.
You don't have
Oh, yeah, okay.
got
Sorry.
another one.
Keep mixing yours and Nat's up for some reason. Pictures.
If you feel you're ready to vote, by all means send me a message, but once you sent it, you can't unsend it.
Good luck, guys.
Send.
Sean was straight in there. Straight in there.
I think I'm going to be single after this. You're never going to trust me again, are you?
No, you've got 2 killers. That's for damn sure.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. I could see. Yeah, you're lying.
What, you mean 2 killers hidden or 2 killers back on?
I think you've got 2 killers in your hand right there.
So
You're not
2 between 3, 4, and 5.
No, yeah. Yeah, you 3 in total.
That would be brutal.
Yeah, well, life is brutal.
Laugh, huh?
Life.
I can confirm there'll be no need for a revote. We definitely have somebody eliminated. So the first vote goes to
Sponge. Because no one trusts Sponge no more.
Nat.
What?
Second vote
Controversial.
goes to Sponge. Which means the deciding vote goes to
Mikey.
Sponge.
Hold on, it's Sean. You can trust him.
Sorry, Sponge, you've been eliminated. Which means
So I'm going to go hang out Kerr.
you have. I'll now reveal the balls. Actually, make sure see who's telling the truth, who's lying, if anyone. So, Sean, name one of the balls that you had on the back row.
I had a killer.
I can confirm he had a killer.
You need to save these all as the right size, don't you?
Yeah.
50G.
Did you have 50 grand, Sean?
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I mean, he's out.
In hospital then.
Might slow things down a bit.
So, Sean, your second ball, you claimed you had £50,000. I can confirm you had 50,000.
Honest Sean.
Honest Sean. After a while. Didn't quite say the first killer.
Well, I forgot how many killers are on the table.
Bye.
You misread it.
1 second, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh.
And Sean's
Yeah.
third ball was 14 grand.
I'm in the money.
I got
We'll-
14 grand, Sean. I thought it smelled a bit funny.
Sponge,
12, 14.
Sponge had 17 grand on her back row.
Mhm.
And a couple more killers.
A killer,
Yeah. And another killer. I know she's got another killer.
and 2,500.
Oh, Nat, you devious thing. You minx.
Which means Nat's third ball was a killer. Her fourth ball was 2,000. And her fifth ball was 25,000. So you're going to lose all these balls now. So there's 10 balls going through to the next round. So you now need to work together. So I'll wait till Nat's back and I'll share with you what that looks like.
Grab some snacks whilst you do that.
So I'm just going to juggle those balls. So this is bin or win. It's quite straightforward. You have to work as a group of people now to decide and pick a ball on your screen now to bin, and that value that's inside that ball will be gone for good. If you pick a ball to win, that's one of your final 5 balls that you're taking through to the final round. Now the way it works, if you, for example, were to get £1,000 and then £2,000, you've got 3,000 in the jackpot. If you then get a killer, we're going to divide that by 10, so you're now on £300. So the aim of the game is to pick as little killers as possible. Now at the moment, there's £92,900 worth of money on the board, but also 3 killers. All you got to do is pick the right balls. Quite straightforward.
Right.
So I'll let Kerr kick it off then. Kerr, can you pick a number between 1 and 10 that you want to bin? Get rid of for good.
6.
Number 6.
50,000.
So in ball number 6 was a killer. Well done.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Nice one. Kerr.
Nice, nice.
You gonna pick the rest?
Yeah.
Kerr, and I want you to pick a ball to win.
To win,
Yes.
7's the winner.
You're picking ball number 7.
Yeah.
So ball number 7 contains £14,000.
Okay,
Not bad.
okay.
How do I edit this quickly? Can I edit this quickly? Oh, I could. Right, so I'll let you choose next, Sponge. Can you pick a ball to bin and get rid of?
Don't be pressure after Kerr did so well. 1.
So you're looking to get rid of ball number 1. Ball
Huh?
number 1 contained £1,000.
That's good then.
Decent figure to get rid of.
Yep.
Can you now please pick a ball to win? So you've got 2.
No.
3's a winner.
This is pretty good.
You think 3?
Yeah, I think 3's a winner.
Go on then, 3.
Oh,
Just make sure I don't forget. Ball number 3 is gone, and that contained a killer.
Ah,
Yes.
Wait, isn't this cheap?
this is the key part of
This is to
Oh
keep.
no.
That's like,
no.
yes, give me the killers, which means that now totals £1,400 in the jackpot.
Boo,
Oh, no.
Spud. Boo, boo, Spud, boo.
Since Sean is so convinced he's better than Sponge, do you want to pick a ball to bin, please? You've got the remaining balls on screen.
50 grand it's going to be. Always chooses 50 grand. It always seems to have it.
Yeah, I'm always getting 50 grand.
But remember, you're choosing to bin, not to win.
I'm gonna pin.
Don't forget
4.
before you picked up which number?
4.
4, that's locked in now. Don't forget on the board you've still got 25 grand and 50 grand somewhere. But you've also still got a killer. You've picked number 4 to bin. Number 4 contained £100.
Yes.
Nice.
Now I want you to pick a ball to win.
Get the 50 grand, Sean.
And get it.
If you do pick the killer now, it won't be the end of the world because you've still got cash ahead of you.
I'm gonna go with 10.
Ball number 10 contains £25,000.
Ooh. Come on.
No, we keep that. We keep
Oh, yeah.
that.
I keep getting confused.
That's proper getting confused. Let's,
I rock at golden balls.
so 26,400.
6,000 an hour.
Yeah, I know, but thanks me.
Nice respectable sum there. So Nat, can you please pick me a ball to bin and get rid of?
To bin, I want
There's still a killer. There's still £50,000 out there.
5.
You're picking 5 to bin.
Yeah, 5 to bin.
5 to bin contained. Let me just drag the X on. £50,000.
Sorry.
There's still 2 cash amounts left. There's a £800 ball, there's a killer, and there's £2,000. Can you pick a ball to win? Don't forget, if you pick the killer, you'll be on £2,640 jackpot.
8.
Ball 8 to win is locked in. Ball 8 contains killer. You couldn't have got it any more wrong now.
Oh,
So you get it
man.
350 then.
There's a new
Are you
total.
sure you got the figure right?
I am indeed.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Is it divided by 10?
Divided by
The
10.
killer.
Yeah.
So
Twice.
that's
No, it's in a combination now, so it works in order. So 14,000 with a killer is now 1,400. Add
Oh, okay.
25 on, you've got another killer, so this is your new total.
okay.
So, who wants to pick the final ball to bin? It's either £2,000 or 800 quid. Any number, pick a number, someone.
Sean, you
Come on,
pick.
Taylor, you're good at this.
I'm not.
Pick 9.
Sean has picked
Yeah,
number
go-
9.
Yeah.
9 is to bin, 9 contained £2,000. Which
Not
means
bad.
the final ball contained £800, which you keep.
Woo!
So your overall total
Yeah,
is £3,440.
Get a kitchen done.
Mm.
Oh, Woz will do it.
Actually, probably not. Probably not.
Nah, Woz will do it.
So, you're both still in the game here. It's now down to the final game. You've got £3,400 left. Now, there's 2 balls you have in front of you. You can either pick the split ball or the steel ball. If you both pick split, we'll split the £3,440 and you'll both walk away with £1,720 each. If you both pick steel, both of you will go home with nothing. If one of you picks split and the other picks steel, the person who steals the money takes the entire jackpot. So I'll let you talk with each other, air it out, and yeah.
Nat's saving for a mortgage. She needs this.
Yeah, it's not a huge amount. I think just split it and just use it to
Yeah.
buy one holiday, pay off a overdraft. Something nice.
Yeah, I would split. I've been honest throughout. I'm not gonna lie now.
I trust Nat. Nat's too honest to lie like that. So, do we have to message you?
Message me, please, once you've decided.
On garden balls, how many times have they actually split it?
Statistically, on the game show, 53% of the time they split.
Oh, that's restored a little bit of my faith in humanity.
Statistically, older men are more compassionate than younger men, and vice versa for women.
Younger women are more compassionate than older women.
Yeah.
What counts? Where's the age bracket between older and younger?
I'm sure you count as older.
It's just the older demographics more likely to be compassionate if you're male. But yeah, 53% of the time.
Has everyone had to move up? move up an age bracket on forms now.
Oh, yeah.
You're no longer in
25 to 30.
25 to 30, now in 31, 30 to 35.
Yeah. Oh man.
I think
It was the
Beep Map was used to be when it was paint was popular because we're saving
Yeah.
everything on Beep Map.
Yeah, I'm showing my age.
I'm so happy that you said like it's been so long. Like literally, the last time I bought a PC was when I bought one when I went to uni.
Yeah.
So that no, you bought the laptop.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking, PC laptop. I haven't had one of them in a while. So,
I think this is the first PC we've ever bought. Well, I bought it, but
yeah, it's your PC. It's just a disco light at this point.
it's beautiful, isn't it?
There's so many rainbow lights on it. It's ridiculous.
Well, is it distracting? Do you want me to turn the
No,
rainbows up?
I love it.
Because we can guess the colours. So that's white.
That's not white, though, is it?
That's MB, whatever MB
No,
means.
it's
That's purple.
Black. It almost looks like black. Pretty cool. That's cool. That's weird.
That's blue.
That's not blue.
That's navy blue.
That's
light blue.
It's not though.
That's red.
No, it's not.
The thing is, you cannot really tell, so you need to show it with a camera.
I did it the other day with Mike. It was so funny. Like, yeah. The top rows, right? The top row, like that's red, that's green, and that's blue, which is what shows across there. That's yellow.
It's not though.
That's orange.
No.
Press orange, you literally get blue.
The complementary colours.
Dark orange is purple. Red is yellow. Blue. Kerr, do you understand what's happening right now, by the way? Are you even listening?
No, what? Say what now? What?
So my new PC is very rainbowy.
Oh yeah.
It's in the way, but yeah, my actual PC has like these flashing lights on the front, and it's got a little remote that comes with it. So as you can see, this is purple on the remote, or dark blue, sorry. Oh, maybe it is purple. Okay, this is blue, definitely like a light blue color. That's green. It looks bluer actually on the camera, but that is definitely green.
You just look crazy now, Sponge.
Orange, yellow. That's like a reddy orange, blue. Yeah, it's fun to play the guess color game.
Do you know what else is fun? Finding out if Sean and Nat have shared this prize. I will now reveal
your balls. Oh,
we're old.
Oh dear.
Oh, Nat, you heartless woman. You were so honest all the way through.
You all lied. It's just I lied at the correct time.
Ah,
Nice one.
I lied at the point where it matters.
you minx.
well done, Nat. You got yourself 3,000.
All about timing.
Oh, Nat.
That's great.
Pay off my overdraft.
Well done, Nat. You played a good game.
Well, since we're friends, I'll help you with your overdraft. At least I got the money.
She'll pay £5 towards it and spend £20 on it instead. She's helping you.
So, Mikey, are you going to write her a check or is it a bank transfer? Like, what are you doing?
Do you want me to send you my bank details, Mikey?
I'm gonna send me your bank details, but please put it on a pigeon and send it to my address in Madrid. Thank you. It'll get picked up there.
By your PA.